Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel takes great pleasure in presenting that delightful delinquent, Miss Dorothy Loudon.
Oh, it's nightclub time along Skid Row. I may not be a real old red-hot mama, but I'm getting warmer all the time. And though I'm just a kid, a Katzenjammer, I still can make that temperature climb. Well, I can take a note, an ordinary note, and break it up and shake it up and catch it in my throat. When that note comes out, hear everybody shout. That's warm enough for me, honey. Well, I may not be a real old red-hot mama. Stop it! Oh, it's too much. Now I try to sing a little comic, but it always comes out red hot. I don't know why. It just does. Cricket. Windowsill. Chimney. And $6 minute. Try to rationalize that and have a good time. And blue. Someday my prince will come. Someday I'll bide my love, and now thrilling that moment will be when the prince of my dreams comes down there. Whisper, I love you. I'll answer, me too. You ever been to Birdland? It's fun. And so you see, that's how it's got to be. The music comes out so, yeah, big and free. I may not be a real old red-eyed mama, but I'm getting warm all the time. Getting warm all the time. Yeah, is it hot in here or is it just me? Getting warm all the I always like to open with a ballad. sort of puts everybody in a rotten mood. Now that we're all whipped up into a frenzy. I like to do a song that's very sad. It's so sad, I don't know why I'm doing it, but there is a moral involved, so maybe we can all get together and weep together and drink up. I mean, you know, it's only Wednesday and the rest of the week looms ahead. And maybe we can possibly learn something from it. When Mommy, in her 16th year, was dreaming of romance a lot, she thought that she was Guinevere and every boy Sir Lance a lot. But now that Mommy's more mature and knows her way about. She don't believe in vive l'amour, 'cause mommy found out. Most gentlemen don't like love, they just like to kick it around. Most gentlemen can't stay in love, 'cause most gentlemen can't be profound. As Madame Sappho in some old sonnet said, a slap and a tickle is all that the fickle male ever had in his head. Oh, well, I told you it was sad. Can't stand love. I've been in love, and I know what I'm talking of, and oh, to my woe I have found they just like to kick it around. As Lady Eve said, honey. That's just the way she said it. She said, honey. She was drunk. Men, they're all the same. Rolling the clover, and then when it's over, it's pardon me, honey, but what was your name? Well, they can't stay in love. I've been in love, and I know what I'm talking of, and oh, how they lie when they sigh. It's like my wife doesn't understand me, or how'd you like to be in show business, honey? You ought to be in pictures, oh, so let them hear ya. Thank you. Now, if you will let me, I would like to do a sexy little old song about the psyop, if there is such a thing. It's the combination of the two. I mean, you have to get sort of Tennessee Williams-ish for this one. And think about your dirty old slip, or what have you. Down where the cotton fields are greener than green ever was, there's a drawl in the way all the honeybees buzz. Down where Aunt Hannah ties her fat little old bandana, oh Lord, I love. Here it comes. Louisiana. Isn't that just too much? But the cooking is greasy in old Louisiana. With that shortening, they never miss a trick. Mammy's little baby is sick. I've seen a fine, delicious string bean become a vicious thing when they grease it till it's slick. And the cornbread, well, half the time it's born dead. And that gravy's a lovely shade of blue. Oh, the chicken is fried in Louisiana, honey, I don't blame it. If I lived there, I'd be fried too. Oh, the climate is sneezy in all of Louisiana. That rye weight is really up to snuff. Oh, honey, you know it's rough. The weather's my asthma. Wear a good case of asthma. Have you crying, uncle? That's enough. Now I could stop singing about Louisiana, but the melody is sure to linger on. It's so easy in all of Louisiana. Well, once you go there, oh darling, you are gone. But love comes easy in old Louisiana. Once you've gotten the lay of the land. Mr. Meat Carry Nation, sister, Miscegenation, she says that love is doing grind. And what you want, oh, beyond the horizontal. Isn't that sweet? But what you don't know, you'll never be shown. 'Cause love comes easy in old Louisiana, but the effort has got to be your own. Yes, love comes easy in old Louisiana, but the effort, well, just don't expect any help from anybody. I'd like to, before we go any further in this whole mess, I'd like to get everyone acquainted with everyone. This is the Norman Paris Trio plus one. So, they very kindly consented to come over here this afternoon. They're not getting paid, that's why they're working in their shirt sleeves. But this is Norman Paris, Justin Art, Frank Sercha, and Tony Rongo. Do you hear the beat away down the street? Do you hear the neat little rhythm of happy dancing feet? Well, now look there, the people are coming, and right now we're gonna have a lot of fun. Make way, everybody's coming, and you hear a big parade. Hey boy, really gonna celebrate. Hear that, listen to the clarinet. Your feet are really gonna palpitate when they are marching around, marching around. Wonderful sound. I hear the rat-a-tat-tat. I love the way the little drummer does that. What a glorious day. Out of my way. Make room and give me some air. I got the rhythm to spare. We'll all swing high, swing low. Everybody marching to and fro. It ain't fast or slow, but oh, that glory, hallelujah. Oh, honey, swing that thing. Make the river bottom ring and sing. Hush my mouth, that's the South Rampart Street. All right, they're doing it, stop chewing it. They're so busy. They're strutting it and cutting it, they're shaking it and breaking it. Hey, Dad, not bad. I'm glad. Oh, honey, you dig. Do you hear the beat way down the street? Do you hear the rhythm? Look there, the people are coming, and right now we're gonna have a lousy time. And you hear, la 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 la. Oh, it's beautiful. Rampart Street Parade. Woo! Woo-hoo! I love this song. It's all about food. Yeah. Obviously, I love it because I'm so fat. There is a chef in Albuquerque who excels in bacon turkey. So when he wants turkey, we go to Albuquerque. I love a hungry man. There is a cook in East St. Louis who makes the most delicious chop suey. When he wants chop suey, we go to East St. Louis. I love a hungry man. Duncan Hines, well, he ain't got nothing on me. Honey, I've been known to drive alone to Butte, Montana, for a banana split. There is a fish house in Pawtucket that serves you steamed clams in a bucket. So for clams in a bucket, I go to old Pawtucket. I love a hungry man. I take a train to downtown Philly, where I eat scrabble, oh, till I'm good and silly. I also eat a lot there of that pepper pot they got there. I wouldn't recommend it. Mexican tamale. It doesn't help. Oh, shish kebab. That's one of my favorite snacks. Why, nothing beats a piece of pizza out in Laguna. I get my tuna fish. There is a guy in Tucumcari, and he's the one I plan to marry. Well, he was fat and not good looking, but when he started cooking, that's where love began. He's the doll of a la carte. He's the king of soup du jour. A million laughs and traps. A Rikers connoisseur. Man, oh man, he's such a hungry man. He's so hungry. You can quit now. Thank you. Save a little for later. That's awfully nice of you, and you could have been nicer, and I do appreciate it. This next thing that we're going to do is a sweet little thing. It's sort of a tribute to suburbia. They're doing a lot of fun things out there, so it seems only fair that we should do something. Because it spreads. They say that they're playing a new game out there. It beats musical chairs, but then what doesn't? But when I get to the chorus of this little thing, if you all feel like joining in, I wish you would, because it's the cooperative spirit involved that makes this game so much fun. Oh, there's a little ranch house in the vale. A pretty little ranch house up for sale. All the shutters drawn, tenants are gone, and thereby hangs a sad, unhappy tale, unhappy tale. 'Cause he caught her in the kitchen playing Westport, a game indigenous to suburban life, where you grab a wife of whom you're not the husband, and someone else's husband grabs your wife. Now some say the name of the game is Scarsdale, or Beverly Hills, or even Shaker Heights. But commuters from Manhattan and Westport, a game that most of our local leading lights play to while away the long Connecticut nights. Isn't it sweet? Now, in that little ranch house used to dwell an advertising feller and his Nell. Children and they pumped, living it up, and everything was sounder than a bell, than a bell, bell, bell. Oh, well. Till everybody sing! Caught her in the kitchen playing with, you're not singing, between the washing machine and the thermostat. The husband thought it really was an outrage. Said he, at least you might remove your hat. Now some say they play it that way in Great Neck. In Levittown, they would never think it odd. But there is not an architect in a Westport who'll ever forget the cat who said, "My God, sir, I must have got the wrong Cape Cod." Think of that. Well, now that they're no longer groom and bride, quoting from the Sunday Classified, are there any takers for 3 charming acres of peaceful old New England countryside, they'll subdivide. 'Cause, hey, this is your last chance. Tenors! Father in the kitchen, play our cry. Which ordinarily would be cause for gloom. The sanctity of wedlock's on the downgrade, but housing is enjoying quite a boom. Now they'll defame the name of the game in Boston, where obviously it's called a dirty shame. But in the fertile regions of suburbia, the local real estate dealers all acclaim that it's the best thing since the FHA. Hey, hey! Westport is a grand old. Last night I dreamed I stood on my head, stuck in the wall in the Murphy bed. Westport! Yeah, it's a grand old. At arithmetic when I went to school. Adding and subtraction drove me to distraction. I never made the 7th grade. Still, I'm not a fool. 'Cause here's one little sum at which I'm not so dumb. Take 6 feet of Papa, 5 feet of Mama, you get 11, but I get a heaven, 'cause that 6 feet of Papa belongs to me. See why it couldn't possibly be on the record. Now if you think I'm lying, just try multiplying 6 feet of blisses times 60 kisses every night we're rehearsing. The answer you see. Now, I've had sweeties that were 4'4". Now I've got me 2 feet more. Does he thrill me through and through? Well, you can bet your boots he do. Take 6 feet of Papa, 5 feet of Mama, you got 11, but I get heaven, 'cause that's 6 feet of Papa. Well, he's the head of the house and he's my spouse. He's 6 feet 4 of Mighty Mouse. And when the preacher's work is done, we'll add 2 and carry 1. Take 6 feet of Papa. Fast, stop it. You get 11, but I get heaven. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet of Papa belongs to nobody else but me. That's one of those lovely sentimental ballads that we all know and love. This is what is known as shuffling rhythm. It's never coming back. Oh, incidentally, I should sort of warn you, this is in a way sort of a sad song. It doesn't necessarily have to be sad, but it has to do with harmony in the home. And Johnny was a stevedore down on the dock. He was a union man and lived by the clock. Now when he upped and married Flo, his friend said that he was bringing trouble down in his head. He didn't ask where she went, how much she spent, if she saved enough to pay the food and the rent. One thing he demanded when he came home from the shop, supper must be on the table at 6 o'clock. He came home one night, no supper in sight, and that's the time he knew she wasn't doing him right. Right there in the parlor, he met his love and Flo. She was playing gin rummy with the gigolo. They started to run. Johnny had a gun. He let the gigolo go, but he shot poor Flo. And when she asked him why he done it, he said, "Take stock. Supper must be on the table at 6." Well, she said, "Johnny dear, I feel mighty queer. I got an awful notion that the ending is near." Well, the last word she heard as she lay in the cot was, "Supper must be on the table." They took him in tow and they wanted to know why he let the gigolo go, but he shot poor Flo. And when they asked him why he done it, he told the cops, "Supper must be on the..." Well, you know now, Johnny's in jail and he's held without bail. And ladies, there's a moral to this mournful tale. April, that's it. Oh, police take stock, 6 o'clock. Oh, honey, you can do it, it's very early. Oh, I told you it was sad. She was a rotten cook. Well, Daddy dear, listen here, Mama's feeling blue. I don't see much of you, and I don't ever do. Why, once a week, Mama's cheek gets a kiss or two. I'm not showing you the door, but I must lay down the law. You got to see your mama every night. Oh, you can't see mama at all. You got to see your baby, treat her right, or she won't be home when you call. Now, if you want my company, you can't 50-50 me. Recitation. Monday night, I sat alone. Tuesday night, you didn't phone. Wednesday night, you didn't call. And on Thursday night, the same old stall. How do you like it so far? Am I too much for you? Oh. Friday night, you dodged my path. Saturday night, you took your bath. Oh, I hate that line. Sunday night, you called on me, but you brought 3 girls for. Are you ready? Company. I hate that line too, but everything has to rhyme because this is such a chic room. You got to see your mama every night. Oh, you can't see mama at all. You got to see your baby. Treat her right, or she won't be home when you call. Now I don't want the kind of man who lives on the installment plan. You got to see your mama every night. We finish Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Right, well, honey, it's a full week. Oh, you can't see, you can't see my Thank you very much. Thank you. It's not nearly long enough. I have to have a prop for this number, you see. This is always a dangerous thing because I don't use them usually. Maybe I should. But what I'm usually at this point, when the audience is really so wonderful, and you are, and I appreciate it so much, I do a thing that is brilliant. You know, sort of in payment. It really, well, everybody tells me it's the best thing that I do, and I believe them because it is. But it's one of those things. Well, it is so great. It's embarrassing, really, because when I do this thing, you know, everybody gets to their feet and applauds and makes a scene. Oh, it's horrible, but what it is I usually do a salute to Abby Lane. No, really, now. Oh. You're not taking this in the spirit, but it's no, I really do. It's really brilliant. It's, you know, I roll my eyes and everything. And it's too much for the room. That's why we're not going to do it. I did it. I do really the entire Abby Lane songbook, but it takes so long. So instead of doing that tonight, I figure you're such a gemütlich little group, you know. I'd like to reciprocate All over you. But what, you're drunk. What I have a production number. I've always wanted to have one, and I finally got up the loot, and see, they charge by the measure. And I went out, and I got myself a production number. And, you know, one of those things that goes on, it really lasts forever, but you have no place to go, and the doors are locked. It calls for a cast of thousands, but I have lots of teeth, and I move very quickly, and my eyes dance. Oh, when you're down and out, lift up your head and shout, it's gonna be a great day. Angels in the sky promise that by and by, there's gonna be a great day. Gabriel will warn you, some early morn, you will hear his horn. Ruby Tootin', it's not far away. Hold your little head up and say, there's gonna be a great day. There's going to be a great woo. We're going to see a great woo. There's going to be a great, a wonderful, glorious, happy, uproarious in the American way. That's what I mean when I say, live and laugh and love and take your head out of that oven and shout a big hooray for that G-R-A-T-E, great! Gee, it's gonna be great! It's gonna be a great! We're gonna see a great balls of fire! Get off that funeral pyre! It's only making you blasé! Tell all the nannies and old apple annies and bedridden grannies, get off of your fantastic as it may seem. It's more than a sordid dream. There's gonna be a great. We're gonna see a great. There's gonna be a great. Oh, date up your best gal. Tell her get dressed, gal. We're going strutting, yeah, and have a mutton sandwich for two, for me and for you. So put on your best beret, 'cause every Argentine knows, every friend of mine knows, not to mention winos and a few albinos. Everywhere they're letting their hair down, starting to swing and sway. Cancel out your suicide, just let me take you aside. You may even do aside for DECA, Coral, or RCA. I absolutely swear, sure as shooting there, it's gonna be a great, great day. Oh, this is fun. We're doing a number next that's sort of the only chance I get to do it is during the football season because there's really no other reason to do it. And we're going to do it. I began my story out in West Virginia in a little college. All the student body only cared for football, never mind the knowledge. Never mind the sheepskin, they preferred the pigskin, seemed to have it in their bones. They knew all about it, couldn't do without it, all except a certain Mr. Jamboree Jones, and he played the clarinet with all his might. He studied night and day, he practiced day and night. No running up the field for Mr. Jones, he'd rather run up the scale and down the scale. Ooh, wow, what tones! Even though his buddies always cut their studies to attend a rally. While they all were rooting, you could hear him tooting, what became a Sally. They used to hate him, co-eds wouldn't date him, thought he was an awful bore. But he loved his rhythm more than being with him, so we only grinned and went to practice some more. And me, while the team marched on to greater fame, till they were asked to play that famous Rose Bowl game. And on that day of days, the students beamed. Oh, what did they do when the team marched on the field? Oh, hey, well, they screamed. Starting from the kickoff, they pulled every trick off, but they couldn't win it. Instead of going forward, they were going backward about a mile a minute. Seeing their position, they called intermission, and they heard the referee say, 17-0, ain't exactly nothing, and you only got about a minute to play. Then from the stands, there came a distant wail, and it was Jamboree, a swing and a hold 'em yell. And then the students all began to yell, and then they marched up the field and down the field. Woo! Thank you. You know, actually, I don't know how much longer I can go on. I'm so drunk, tired. Tired of the success, the money. I long to be back on the old plantation with my little old mammy and my little old Peppy. Oh, mercy, whatever happened to him? Where I spent my babyhood. Yeah, now, gussed up for the ball. Oh, darling, we used to get the biggest balls in Charleston. Right there on the banks of the Mississippi. Not but 5 minutes away from Atlanta? Oh, Lordy, I miss that southern comfort. Cooking. The green-eyed beans. The blue molasses. The cone pone. The hominy grits. Put on the skin. Put on the leg. Little shining gray. Tippy tippy tin. I'll build a stairway to paradise. It's evergreen time. What's the matter with y'all? Don't you dig evergreen? Huts that rousing on the beady rain. The browlers. Silly. Oh, honey, they just don't write songs like that. You know what I miss? Really? Mostest of all this? Well, I miss them pretty little tunes they used to play. All about moonlight and rainbows and magnolia. Songs like Rock-a-bye, baby, with a Dixie Medley. You hear that song? Well, do you hear it? Well, it's a shame because it's nothing. It is a baby song for weeny babies. But there was another song. That's not the song. There was a song that spread like a magnolia. That's not the song. There was a mother song that gave birth to a son. Will you stop it? You are creating a small scene. I mean, look, sweetie, we're all up here together fighting for our lives. And they're advancing, have you noticed? Now, we only got a few minutes left and there's a bus outside, so let's get it over with. And now, it's magic time on this teensy-weensy stage, because I'm going to sing it for you. The song that was the origin of all the most glorious